Hi, I'm Tom, and welcome to Alley Picked. I need another table like I need a hole in the head. But when a friend of mine asked me if I wanted this table, I was reluctant. But I took a look at it and I couldn't pass it up. It's a beautiful table. It has this 4-leaf inlay on the top. I don't know if you can see that, but when it's refinished, you sure will. I couldn't pass it up. I hate to see stuff like this end up either in a landfill or at a thrift store. It was about this time my friend Brian asked me if I wanted to check out his $700 Orbital sander. You heard me, $700, and it's only 3.5 inch. So this would be a good test to use it refinishing this table. I'll let you know what I think of this, and you'll get to see a beautiful table restored. The sander is very nice and extremely well made. The Festool vacuum can even hook up to this, and the AC cord is detachable. It comes with a nice storage case, and the head is even interchangeable with this corner sander. The sander itself is around $550, but with the sandpaper included, it's closer to $700. Here's the speed dial, the on and off switch. Here there's two settings. One is a light sanding and the other is more aggressive. As I use this, I find that I don't need to press down hard. The weight and the power of the sander does most of the work. The sander is making quick work of removing the old finish. When I switch it over to the more aggressive, I can definitely feel the way that it bites into the surface. The Festool sander does a pretty good job of getting close to the edges as well. I regret not borrowing Brian's dust vacuum, as the tool would have been more effective and I would have had a lot less mess. Now, could I have done the same thing with my $30 Harbor Freight Orbital sander? Probably. Using the Festool sander and some hand sanding, I had the whole thing stripped down in less than an hour. I'll clean the whole surface using some paint thinner on a clean rag. So I just finished sanding this thing down to the bare wood. I ended up using the Festool along with some hand sanding in some of the corners. It does a really good job. Do I like it? Yeah. Do I love it? Somewhere between like and love. Am I going to buy one? No, I got a friend Brian who has one. But now I'm going to put some finish on this. This thing is a walnut veneer, but the legs are not. They're a lighter wood, so I'm going to stain this a dark walnut, at least on the legs, and try to get this to match. I don't want the darker reddish wood to be extremely dark, so I'm going to thin out the stain using about a 50-50 mix with paint thinner. Here you can see that while I use the same stain on all the wood, the legs are a different color because, well, they're a different wood. To get them to match, I'm going to apply this reddish Cabernet stain. And while I'm at it, I'll use the same red stain to highlight the 4 petals on the top. I'll give this 3 coats of a polyurethane. Light sanding, of course, in between coats using some 400 grit paper. Now, here's a little before and after. I'd say that's a big improvement. If you want to watch other restoration videos, click on the playlist on the screen.